Imagine being in a world where there are no instruments. Well, physical instruments. Could we make music that sounds interesting and similar to the music that we have today? What if you're not a great singer, like me? Acapella's out. What if we could only make music with our mouths? Every instrument, every sound. I guess you could say that would be the talking piece of my channel. So, let's say goodbye to the instruments. Let's make something awesome. Alright, for starters, I think we need to get some sort of percussion in there in order to have something, to play along to. I'm just gonna let the microphone pick up whatever comes out of my mouth and we'll try to make a drum beat out of it. Now that we have the sounds recorded, let's go ahead and sort through them and find the ones that work. All right, so we found the sounds that work. I went ahead and put them into a beat for us, that way we can see what they sound like. I ended up using 2 kick sounds, one low that I did something in the back of my throat, this kind of idea, and then a high one with the attack on it. So blended those together, and then we have a snare and a hi-hat. So it's a very simple beat, but I think we got the sounds to mimic a drum kit pretty well. So let's go ahead and take a listen. Great. So now we need some sort of bass line. I don't have a very low voice, so I'm going to have to edit the heck out of the sound, but we'll see what comes out. Ugh, what was that? What is going on? Okay, cool. So the bass is now recorded. I'm going to go ahead and edit that sample and throw in a bass line. Okay, so the bass is made, and we had to do a little bit of finagling, so I ended up putting the into a sampler, a MIDI sampler, and I pitched it an octave down so that it's a bass sound. It's not me going, I can play it with MIDI, so we're able to, actually play it with our keyboard, which is awesome. And we have this bass line. Now let's put it with the drum beat, just copying and pasting. And all together right now we have. Starting to sound like a song already. Next I'm hearing some sort of keys instrument, so like a something we can pluck, make some chords out of. So I'm gonna just start recording my voice and see if we can use it. Not that one. All right, let's sort through those and make something out of it. All right, so the key sound is made. I also have a part written. I'll show you what I did with the sound. So originally the keys were just like a little, I think it was an E somewhere around there. Let me turn this off. I set it so that I can also play this with MIDI. And this is what it sounded like. Shortened a little bit. And instead I put some reverb on it. So now it sounds like that. And we can use it as kind of like a little keyboard. So here is the keyboard part that we have for the song. All right, this song is starting to sound like an actual song now. Let's go ahead and put in some sort of lead line. Boop, beep, boop, boop, beep, beep, oh, pop. You know the deal. Making the sound. All right, the lead sound is done. Let's go ahead and take a look at what I did for that. So the original sound, I took halfway through the sample that I found, that I created. This is what it sounded like. Just me singing an E. And I went ahead and put it through a flanger. And we can play it higher. Or lower. I went for the higher register for this song, as you'll see for the part that we wrote here. So this is what it all is together. Pretty cool stuff so far. It's actually, sounding like something you would listen to. Okay, now that we have the basic elements of the song done, we need to arrange it out a little bit so it's an actual song structure. So I'm thinking we start with maybe the bass and move into the drum beat, add the keys, then add the lead, bit of a dropout, and then going for the big chorus. Okay, so here we have the bass starting here. Drums come in, and then the keys follow suit. The lead comes in. There's a dropout, and then everything comes in together right here. For the chorus, we need another element that kind of fills the space. So I'm thinking some sort of pad instrument that just fills out the, the sonic room, if you will. Just helps it feel a lot more full. And once again, I'll be back. Let's make some sounds. Okay, so the pads have been made. Basically, all we did was take an ah sample, and we filtered out some of the highs and the lows so that it's very just a dull sound, but it makes it very full. And so we put this EQ on it, as well as a reverb, 50% mix. This is pretty much as straight as the plugin loads. I put the reverb up to 79%, and this is what it sounds like when you play it. With the original sample being. And so all together for the chorus, we have. Now this is where the fun comes in. We have all the basic elements of the song done. We have the drum beat, the keys, lead, and something to fill the space. What can we add that's just wacky and fun and makes it really into something polished? Well, for starters, I'm hearing some sort of a kind of like a riser going into the chorus. So let's add something like that. I think it sounds decent. I'm actually going to take the pitch envelope and move it down so it rises in pitch and then falls in pitch when it goes past the chorus. So going into the chorus, now we have. Perfect, that sounds really good. Every time I'm listening to this chorus, I hear something on the snares, like a reverse snare going into them. So it's something like, let's put it in. One of those must work, I would think. Okay, we found the right one, and I went ahead and put it on every snare, and this is what it sounds like. Perfect. I think that opened up a whole new door for us. It sounds so good. The hi-hats could use a bit of work, maybe some varying hi-hat rhythms or some open hi-hats. I think we found something that worked, and now this is what we have. Cool. I still think it's missing one more thing. I'm hearing on the snares again, just this like, I don't know, could sound cool. All right, so we've added that, and I think that opened up a another layer to this that really makes it sound cool. Perfect. I think that sounds awesome. I wanted to add a crash in here as well, because the riser does its job, but I feel like it needs a crash going into the chorus. All right, we got the tom sounds, and I've went ahead and put in the fill. So let's go ahead and take a listen to that. And that is how you make a song only using your mouth. You know, just make a bunch of wacky sounds, manipulate them, and there you go. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and the song, of course. You know, is kind of a weird one, but I think the music speaks for itself. Full of puns today. But anyway, I really do hope that you enjoyed. If you did, go ahead and hit that like button down below. It pushes my videos out to more people and gets the YouTube algorithm working in my favor. While you're at it, go ahead and hit the subscribe button with bell notifications on. That way you're always notified of when I go live and when I upload new content. I stream every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday right here on YouTube at 2 p.m. Eastern. So come check us out. We're always creating new music of pretty much any genre that you can think of. Thanks for watching, everyone. And until next time, I will catch you later. Bye, guys. What a song. Really weird.